Are you there or thereabouts? Well, if you're here, you've clicked on the right stream. And welcome back to the AVFTS channel. Welcome back to the Redgate-Large channel. And today, as you can see, me and Farhan are both taking you for a little ride down Leicester versus Arsenal. Good afternoon to you, Farhan. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I am doing well. Looking forward to this game. And thank you for, of course, you are the host for today. Inviting me on for today. You're the expert. You're the Leicester expert. I'm just here to rib into Arsenal as much as possible. So, are you excited for tonight's match?
Yeah, I am. I'm worried at the same time. Looking at the Arsenal form, I believe they're around 9 games unbeaten in all competitions, something like that. And I am scared of our defense against their attack. I think that's going to be the most worrying thing for us Leicester fans. Is our defense hasn't been the best of what we have seen throughout the years, especially last season. So I am nervous. Yeah, we're around 10 minutes till kickoff. Should we go through the lineups or?
Yeah, absolutely. Look forward to looking at what the teams are for today. Like you said, Arsenal haven't lost, have they, since those first 3 games against Brentford, Chelsea, and Manchester City. So if I was you, I'd be a little bit worried. But at the end of the day, it is Arsenal, and I think you can almost say. You've both had very similar form in the sense that slow starts to the season, now starting to push on a little bit. Finding your rhythm, I think, is the term. Finding your rhythm.
Yeah, so let's go on to the lineups. Hopefully you guys can see on screen right now. Let's quickly add maybe that work. Okay, so as you can see, we've got Kasper Schmeichel in goal, as expected. Me as a Leicester fan, no doubt about that. It should be Schmeichel who's starting. Yes, Daniel Ward did win us the game against Brighton, but every Leicester fan Kasper Schmeichel starts. Söyüncü, Evans and Amati. Ever since Evans is back, we've been playing that back 3. We've got that leader. We've got that organised person that will lead our defence. And I think we've definitely missed him. And look, the past few games, we've been winning. We've been scoring goals. We haven't been conceding too many goals lately. And we've been getting the results with Johnny Evans. So it's good to see him now back fully fit into the side. Luke Thomas and Castagne. Again, Ricard Pereira was a doubt for this game. And again, Bertrand going forward doesn't offer too much, especially in that wing back role. I think putting Bertrand there a bit more defensive, and I think maybe Brendan Rodgers is showing something like he's scared from that right hand side. Maybe your right hand side for Arsenal. Maybe if he puts Ryan Bertrand, but he's gone with Luke Thomas. It's good for him. Then he's gone with Soumare and Tielemans again. Look, and Didi, he's on the bench. Okay, I respect his decision to go with Soumare, giving trust into that player. And again, he has been putting in the results. So it's always good to see him. And you with Tielemans, you know what you're going to expect from him. Lots of club are interested in him, and rightly so. Castagne, again, he's been putting probably our best wing backs this season, actually, or right back, left back. He plays both, and he's been the best out of all of them. Out of the 3, out of 4, if including him. Then we have James Maddison. Good to see him back in the goals again. Up front, Jamie Vardy and Iheanacho. We all know Jamie Vardy loves to score a goal or 2 against Arsenal. Hopefully he can do that again. Look, Iheanacho, I think he provides more than Patson Daka when playing alongside Vardy. So I think Iheanacho also goes into like a James Maddison kind of position at the same time, putting balls through, taking shots on. So I think the partnership with Vardy and Iheanacho works better, or Patson Daka or Iheanacho. I think that Vardy and Patson Daka don't work too well. The players are coming out now for me. Arsenal will come out first, I think. Looks like, and then it'll be Leicester. Let's quickly go on to the Leicester lineup then. Sam, do you want to go through the lineup?
Yeah, absolutely. And before we do jump into the Arsenal lineup, make sure you get your score predictions in the chat for us. I can see Brain and Shah have chucked theirs in. But let's have a look at the Arsenal team for today. So starting in goal is Aaron Ramsdale. Surprisingly, he still managed to keep Bernd Leno out of the team. And I didn't expect this, especially when he came in. But there we are. Aaron Ramsdale starts in goal. It looks like a 4-4-1-1. Interesting to see how this will play in game, though, whether it will be a 4-4-2, sort of a flat 4-4-2, or whether it will be maybe more of a 4-3-3. Who knows? Let's wait and see. So, Tommy Yasu, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I'm sure Farhan will correct me if I've said that wrong. Starts at right back with Ben White, Gabriel, and Nuno Tavares starting at left back. Must say, the centre-back partnership, I do believe Arsenal are just starting to get used to having those two at centre-back, which is what has helped them sort of progress themselves up the league in recent times. And you've got to have a strong centre-back partnership. You look at Leicester's defence, they have a strong defensive partnership between the three of them. That's why they're so good and reliable. That's what Arsenal have needed, and now they're starting to get that a little bit of a cohesion and chemistry between the defenders. But overall, the defence, though, very, very sort of inexperienced in Premier League terms. Of course, Ben White has been around for a couple of seasons. But in terms of big-name players, there's no one in that defence who you look at and go, he is the star man. There's no like Soyuncu or an Evans or a Rudiger. There's no one like that who stands out. And Arsenal, of course, will need to make the most of their very young side, as you can see. 24.6 years, the average age. So a very, very young side. Moving on to the midfield, they have gone with a flat four. Again, intrigued to see if this will end up being maybe a Smith Rowe coming inside and then Saka going and joining up front. We'll have to wait and see. So starting off, on the left-hand side is Emile Smith Rowe. On the right-hand side is Bukayo Saka. They're two star boys starting on either flank today, with Sambi Lokonga and Thomas Partey starting in centre midfield. Thomas Partey, guys, let me know what you've made to Thomas Partey since he's come to Arsenal. Last time he played Leicester, Jamie Vardy heard that someone was having a party, and he didn't like that, did he? He did not like that whatsoever. And Jamie Vardy, he is back in the Leicester team and making sure he'll be the only one having a party today. Hopefully, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. And up front, we have the two up front, Alexander Lacazette and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Lacazette looked really good in the game against Crystal Palace a couple of weeks ago. He came on, made a real big impact for Arsenal. And of course, I believe did he score the goal that equalised, or he was in the box, in and around the box when they did equalise, causing problems?
Yeah, he did. He was the one who equalised for Arsenal.
There we are. And of course, Aubameyang, the captain, up front as well. So plenty to go at. They are going to be having a moment of silence, or a minute of silence, as I do believe this is this the closest weekend we have to Remembrance Sunday? Potentially, it'll be their closest to Remembrance Sunday, because I believe we've got an international break coming up. So there will be we will also do the minute of silence as well to make sure that we pay our respects as well. So, Farhan, what's your score prediction before we get into this?
I'm going to go with 2-1 to Leicester City.
2-1 to Leicester. And I am going to go with 3-1 to Leicester City.
Yes, up the Foxes. All right, so we're going to have a minute of silence.
And there we are. That is the end of the minute silence for Remembrance Sunday. Of course, we've got to that time of the year yet again where we remember those that we have lost in the world wars. But on a less somber note, of course, paying our respects is the least we can do for the sacrifice that people gave up for us over 100 years ago. And of course, 60, 70 years ago, whatever it may be now, 80? I can't do the maths. Farhan, you're in school. You can work it out. But we will jump into what should be a very, very exciting game of Arsenal versus Leicester City. Let's have a look through, see, have we got any score predictions coming in? Farhan went 2-1 Leicester. I went 3-1 Leicester. I went bigger. So Brain went with a 2-2 draw. At least there's goals. That's the main thing. Flames 27 going 2-1 to Leicester.
Any other score predictions?
I think Shah's gone 3-1 Arsenal as well. So
yeah, he's gone with an Arsenal going to win 3-1. Interesting. We'll see what happens throughout the game. Let's see who's in the comments. Curve saying big up lads, thank you, big up to you. Shah's in the chat. He's saying Sam, turn your mic up a bit. I mean, I can hear him very well. Curve saying 2-1 to the Foxes. 2-1 to the Foxes, says Curve Glass. Flames is in the chat. Oliver's in the chat. Fraser, he's saying sorry, Leicester. I wanted Sunderland. Yeah. It's fine. I mean, look, we have kicked off now. I mean, we kicked off. I think. Well, somehow Leicester City have got throwing. Haven't been paying attention too much. Okay, let's just go. Shah saying I'm deaf, just letting you know.
Don't turn the subtitles on, Shah.
Yeah, agreed 2-1 Leicester. I like seeing Man United struggle for years only because I like upsets. Yeah. Arsenal have a
potential opportunity. Saka. Oh my gosh.
Well, we're gonna see it. Saka. That's Amati who plays it back to Schmeichel. I mean, that's risky from Leicester. I mean, I would have expected Amati to clear that. He went straight back to his own goalkeeper who was struggling to get back onto his feet.
Yeah, I'm not sure quite what Amati was doing there. I don't know if it just sort of hit him and came at him quickly, but definitely a warning sign for Leicester. Maybe they haven't quite switched on at that moment in time, but definitely a warning sign for them, nice and early on. And oh God, I didn't expect that early on. Did not expect that early on.
Arsenal now with the possession. Now it's Ben White. 2-1 Leicester. When we lose to Tottenham, says Shah.
Can't work out.
Let me know your thoughts, people, on your score predictions.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm slightly ahead of you now, Farhan.
Yeah, I think you are.
Don't know how we've managed that. You were ahead of me, and even though we're both watching live on our Fire Sticks, I don't understand.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, what minute are you on? Right, like I've just entered. I'm on 2 minutes and 10 seconds right now.
Yeah, I'm 2:16, so I'm 6 seconds ahead. I'm not far ahead. Not far ahead. I guess I'll have to do the commentary then.
Yeah.
Ben White driving out here. He's driven into loads of space here. Leicester not really tracking him. They go out wide to Aubameyang. Aubameyang looks like he's taken on this left-hand side, and that is blocked by Amati, and it will be a Leicester City corner. I think it's going to be more of a 4-3-3 here.
Yeah.
Rather than a 4-4-1-1 with Smith Rowe coming inside.
My score predictions curve is 2-1 to Leicester. I rate Rodgers. I seen what he did up here with Celtic, even if it was against one of the worst Rangers teams in history. Shot Ollie at the wheel. Please, Vardy, FPL points. Yeah, I've got Vardy too. Vardy's on fire. Your defense is terrified. Yeah.
I took Vardy out.
I brought Vardy in for Lukaku.
Oh, you went in for I brought in Jimenez and Tony because I have Ronaldo up front and I couldn't afford to.
Oh, I've
Of
got
information.
Ronaldo and Vardy up front, but then like my whole other team is actually rubbish. Like I've got like who did I have in like I've got Livramento. I've got all these cheap players.
Yeah, I've got
But
Salah.
Bamiyang was in the right place. I feel like he would have scored there. I think Marty just happened to be at the right time at the right place.
Yeah, absolutely. It looked a bit clumsy, but like the more you look at it, I think he's done okay. But I am intrigued as to how that wasn't a back pass. Here is the corner though from Arsenal, whipped in by Smith Rowe. Looking at that front post, flicks all the way across though, and it has gone out for a Leicester goal kick. It was flicked on. Was it a goal kick or is it a corner?
I think
that hits Vardy's head, doesn't it?
I think that's a corner. They're saying it's a corner.
Yeah, it was just the fact that Gabriel, once the ball goes like out of play,
I think Tomiyasu might have had a touch. Let's see. No, he didn't.
Saka's over the corner now.
Yeah, Saka. Yes, it is a corner.
Saka whips it in, looking again for that front post. It's flicked on and it's in! Gabriel has opened the scoring already! Oh my gosh, the warning signs were there. The warning signs were there.
We always concede in set pieces. We always do, don't we?
It was flicked on at the front post and it's just
flicked for God's
straight across the goal and it's gone in the back of the net. And that is Arsenal 1, Leicester City 0. Farhan, you look absolutely fuming there.
And they're taking the piss now. They're literally doing dances, Saka and Gabriel. The only worries was from set pieces. We always somewhat concede against set pieces. We conceded to Brentford against set piece. We conceded 2 against Spartak Moscow, I believe.
He's relatively unmarked as well in there, isn't he?
I know, yeah. Who's marking him?
He's relatively unmarked. Like Vardy jumps up in front of him. He did his role like he did for the first corner, but oh my gosh. Well, I didn't think you'd have to change the overlays quite that early on, but you're going to have to do it now. You're going to have to do it now. So I cannot believe that Gabriel has opened the scoring. It was, to be fair, it was good header, and they showed that they were going to do that from the first one. And obviously Vardy was at that front post. There was a couple, and that's a mistake again. Oh my gosh, Amati's made his mistake and given it to Aubameyang. Aubameyang, can he shoot? Saved. Oh, good.
Oh, Marty, what is he doing?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Aubameyang, that's poor. That is poor from Aubameyang, but Leicester, we got away with that.
Arsenal when scoring first. 119, drawn 2, lost 2. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. But I guess you've got to break the tie at some point. You've got to break the tie. Good header. Sam has experiences. What does that mean? What does that
I don't know.
mean? What does that even mean? Soyuncu into Maddison. Maddison's dropped quite deep here. What are your thoughts? Chat, let us know. But Farhan, first of all, James Maddison. I don't know if you remember, but in about March time, I even did a video on this, that it was that sort of prevalent. Everyone was talking about Maddison, Grealish and Foden. Who's going to go to the Euros? Of course, Maddison got injured and then he lost his form. He looks like he's starting to get his way now and starting to play a lot better again. But what have you made to James Maddison? And do you think he is on his day on that level with Grealish, Foden and Mount? Or is he just slightly sort of in the wrong generation sort of thing? He's a little bit unlucky.
I don't know. I think it's with Maddison. Look, I don't think you can compare Maddison to Grealish. I think they're completely different players in terms of their game. I think Maddison's more... Luke Thomas is in, but that's poor. I think Maddison's... He's more a different player than Grealish. I think Grealish is more of a one-man team. He just dribbles and dribbles. But I think Maddison is more of a... Like, he likes to touch and go. He makes the football really quick and stuff, and that's something we have missed when he's injured. And I think that's something that we can break down teams like who are going to sit back and defend, like the Burnleys, like lower sides in the table, who again haven't got quality players at the back, so they're going to have to basically have their whole team sitting back. And I think Maddison is a player that can break through that team really easily with the quick football that he plays. So I don't see Maddison getting into the England side. Just the way Gareth Southgate plays, really. I don't know. He is more of a player like that, but I think if Grealish isn't getting into his team, look, I don't know. I think again, Foden, he's what a player he is, and I think England need to build a team around players like Kane, Foden, Greenish, players like these, because they're the next generation. Even though Kane's getting a bit old, Smith Rowe's on the attack here, Bamiyang. But look, I just think, I don't know. I think I don't see him, Maddison getting into the England squad anytime soon.
Yeah, I think it's difficult, but I think what he does bring is he, like you say, he creates a lot of chances for Leicester. I saw the stat before the game, and since his Leicester City debut, James Maddison has made the third amount of attacks or key passes in since, in the Premier League since his debut for Leicester City, behind only Trent. Lovely skip there by Emile Smith Rowe, and that's a dodgy cross anyway, behind Trent Alexander-Arnold and Kevin De Bruyne. And so he's in very, very good company there in terms of the players that are in, that are in front of him. Otherwise, you look at Leicester City, you look at Maddison, and you think he's a very good player. But I just think when you look at what Mount, Grealish, and Foden all bring, they all are sort of like, maybe they're not as good at as Maddison at creating opportunities, but they're better elsewhere, which helps Gareth Southgate. Like Mount defensively, his work rate is much better. Foden is probably the one who's better at creating opportunities. And Jack Grealish, his dribbling is absolutely fantastic, and he can create opportunities from there. That's a shot from Partey, easy save though for Kasper Schmeichel. So it's going to be very difficult for James Maddison, but you definitely want him, especially if Jesse Lingard can get a couple of call-ups, and Maddison can definitely get himself back in this team.
Yeah, you're right. I think he could. Yeah. Likelihood. I think if Gareth Southgate goes, I don't know. There's something in Gareth Southgate that's favoritism, stubbornness. That I think, look, some players do get ahead of. Like, I don't get how Conor Cody got into the squad. Yes, he didn't play, but still, I don't get how he's got into the squad.
No.
There were so many of the players that were better than him. Lewis Dunk. I can name many. Consta. There's quite a lot, and so I think sometimes team selection's poor from Gareth Southgate.
Yeah, I think sometimes you've got to look at as well, haven't you? You've got to look at the fact that you have to keep staple players in the team. You have to keep sort of the similar players in. And if you make too many changes every time and do it just on form every time, you end up sat there and you end up going, well, you end up with this team that, just like Brain said about Schmeichel, it looks shaky, it looks disjointed. You would end up with an England team like that. So I think that's maybe why Conor Cody was in. But even still, it's not like he's a Harry Maguire. He doesn't play a vital role in the team. So it is very strange. I just think Southgate knows the players he likes, and he's been around them enough that if the opportunity's there for them to play, then he will. Leicester do have a free kick about 25 yards out with Kelechi Iheanacho and James Maddison over it. Maddison's going to take it straight into the wall, though. Falls back to Maddison, looks to scoop it over, looking for Timothy Castagne, and that has gone into the hands of Aaron Ramsdale. Not the greatest there from James Maddison, straight into the wall. Should have maybe done.
No, it's not. I think Maddison and Castagne were in two different minds. Maddison wanted him to make the run. Castagne didn't think it was doable. I think Castagne was offside, so I think he just went back.
Yeah. Partey finds Lacazette. Lovely little burst of pace there to get away from his man. Rolls it into Aubameyang, but that's easily defended there. There's going to be a shot from range there from Lakonga, is that his name?
Yeah.
I think it is. Sambi. We'll call him Sambi. That's easier for me to remember. That's easier for him to remember.
Shaky start from Leicester, Amarty's not looking good like he was a few games running, actually. I think Amarty's been the better player than Vestergaard the past few months. It's a scare when you see Gabriel, you see likes of Aubameyang, Lacazette, who are more than capable to score against the Leicester City sides from set pieces. So this is going to be a massive issue. When you see Emile Smith Rowe and Saka, likes of them standing over the corner with the quality they bring in that corner, it's cleared from Iheanacho, but it's going to be a long day for Leicester City if we don't get back into this game quick.
Yeah, you do need to, because I think I've just seen Brain say Arsenal are confident. They are confident. They're absolutely brimming with confidence all around. Arsenal are, and rightfully so. They've played they're unbeaten in 9-10 games, so of course you're going to be confident, one of those being the North London derby. But this is probably their biggest test in this sort of run, because they got wiped. They had the floor wiped by Chelsea. They got absolutely destroyed by Brentford, and Manchester City just did Manchester City against them. So this is probably their first test of a team that you would expect will be fighting for similar positions to them, obviously minus Spurs. But I always think Spurs games with North London derbies, they're pretty much just like cup finals. So it doesn't matter what the form is. But it's a huge game, and they are brimming with confidence, and that's maybe what they needed coming into this game. And obviously Leicester, they weren't sure if Vardy was going to play. I mean, I wasn't sure if Vardy was going to play, so that's why he was not in my FPL team for this week. But Leicester should.
I think after Brendan Rodgers' conference, I think most people were confident after the press conference. He was a doubt, and again, but we have got good quality backups anyway, so it wasn't like it was a big worry. But Jamie Vardy provides that experience more than than Patson Daka.
Yeah, precisely. He's a very, very good player. And here goes Sambi again. Lovely dribble there. Can he roll that out to Lacazette? He does. He goes to Lacazette. Lacazette rolls it across the box. Great defending by Johnny Evans. Last dish defending there. If he misses that, Aubameyang is in behind him. And that is not who you want behind you, is it? That is not who you want behind you. I think Aubameyang would have been offside, but you don't want to take that chance. If you haven't already...
No, I think Johnny Evans' arm might be playing him onside, but...
Yeah.
But look, I think we're allowing Arsenal to come onto us. Did you see how easy it was for Samuel Lokonga just to... The midfield's been... I think we might have to bring on Wilfred Ndidi, because we're losing midfield battle when everyone thought, I think we should be winning this midfield battle. Our midfield is probably our strongest part in our squad, so we should be winning it, and we're not. And we're poor start from us, and we're looking very shaky from set pieces, and it's just Arsenal with all the possession.
Saka lofts one in. There's Tomiyasu, headed back across. Johnny Evans is there again. Johnny Evans seems to be very switched on, at least. If you haven't already, guys, be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. This is also being streamed on my channel as well, so if anyone fancies subscribing to me, that would be great. And, of course, subscribe to Farhan as well. So you've got 3 tasks for you to do if you are new to either of the channels, to go and subscribe to them all. Very shaky start. I do really agree.
Yeah. If you're Arsenal, you'll be feeling like that you need to get your second or third this half, because something will change half time if this carries on. So if Arsenal go into this game 1-0 or 1-1, they'll be very disappointed, I think, because the way they're playing, I think they deserve probably 2 or 3-0 at half time to get them the 3 points. So
yeah, they can't switch
at half time, anything can happen.
And here goes Jamie Vardy. Vardy tries to pick out Maddison. Dodgy pass that. Maddison's tried to play it back. And that summed up Leicester's first 17, 15 minutes, whatever you want to say. That summed it up right there. And Arsenal are going to be able to go up the other end themselves with Saka. Saka driving at Soyuncu. Saka rolls it back to Lacazette. Lacazette drops his shoulder. Oh, well defended. Smith Rowe! And that is Arsenal 2. Leicester City 0. Emile Smith-Rowe, after a good bit of defending from, I believe, Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas all he could do was just follow up, clear the ball. And unfortunately, Smith-Rowe was running in behind. And as you can see by the look of devastation on Farhan's face, it is Arsenal 2, Leicester City 0. Farhan.
And it's come from another mistake. We keep losing the ball. It's annoying. It's really annoying. And look how easy it was for Smith Rowe, who was not even marked. We've got literally our back line. What's happening? Our back line's literally and it's just too easy. Look at this. We're not being direct. And look how sharp Arsenal look on the counter attack. We're leaving gaps in behind the defense for Saka, who's exploiting very well. Look how easy it is for Smith Rowe. No one's marking. Tielemans does not follow up because he's got Lokonga. Madison's got no one. Castagna, you need to get on Smith Rowe. But then he's on Aubameyang. It's annoying sometimes when that happens.
Yeah, they overloaded the box very well. But like Luke Thomas, he did everything right there. He gets his foot in the way. He stops Lacazette, and then it's almost like that Frank Lampard-esque run, arriving late, and as a result of it, Smith Rowe follows in and bags himself another goal for this season. And good start from Emile Smith Rowe this time out. And Farhan, you look like you're in an absolute sulk there, and I cannot blame you after this 20-minute start.
This literally could be an embarrassing result, and this could ruin our next games or so. We've come into this game with full of confidence. We've just beaten a well structured Brentford side, and again, you could say a luck, but
oh, that's another dodgy pass. Giving it to Lacazette this time. Lacazette into Saka. Saka against Soyuncu again. Oh, Soyuncu's got back there, though. Soyuncu has got back there.
Look how easy it is. It's like 2v5, and still Leicester. I don't know. It's just we're not organised. We're gonna have to change. I think we might have to bring on Ndidi. I think he's done now. I think he's been poor. I think.
Yeah.
Look, we're losing our midfield. Look how high Tielemans is getting. Let Vardy and Iheanacho press alongside Maddison. He's getting way too high, leaving gaps in behind midfield. Look at Lacazette with all that space. So Yunus has to come so high just to put pressure on Lacazette.
Yeah. But that might fall to Iheanacho. Oh, Ben White's just got his head onto that. And all right, Gabriel. No need to do that. That was absolute filth in the box there. Calm as you like from Gabriel. What was I going to say? Can't remember.
We need a spell or two where we can get a goal. We need to get back into this game.
Absolutely. The possession stats are down. Leicester are being beaten in every stat at the moment. And Leicester turning into Arsenal. Exactly, Fraser, exactly. But Leicester are 2-0 down. 2-0 down. Oh, you need to do the overlay when you get a chance, Farhan. I totally forgot.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. I'm so annoyed by the goal. I know,
I could tell. I literally just looked at the score and looked at the thing and was like, oh, hang on. But yeah. I can tell the frustration. I can see you are very, very annoyed, and rightfully so. We're 20 minutes in, and Leicester found themselves 2-0 down, and to come back, and Gabriel's just gone down himself there. That was off the ball, so that might be your way in. I hate to say it, but that might be your way in. If Gabriel goes off.
Something's got to change, either if it's from the Arsenal team injury or if it's Leicester team. Something's got to change, and it's got to change really, really quick.
Yeah. Something's got to happen for you. Something has got to happen for you because it's not been great in this first 20 minutes. And let's just see where does Gabriel get injured in there? No, that was just a dodgy pass from Vardy to from Maddison to Vardy, and then led to the second goal. And it all has come from not picking up men. Because there's multiple opportunities.
And we haven't been direct in our passing. It's been lazy. We're lacking the energy. I don't know. It might be from just having Europe and I don't know, like the Brighton game. But we had a completely different side. I think maybe Barnes has to come on. Maybe I think because he's more direct. He knows where the goal is. I think Maddison's not looking sharp enough. Maybe Soumare comes on for Barnes, and we get Ndidi comes on for Soumare, and Maddison comes off for Barnes. Maybe at halftime. I don't know. Maybe change Ndidi for Soumare, then look to see if Maddison is doing anything. That
Tom
will
Ross
affect
is saying
the
it's
game.
an Arteta masterclass. I mean, to be fair,
I think it's a Brendan Rodgers disaster class.
Yeah,
I really don't see how it's a masterclass. I think they just outplayed us, and I think we've just been poor. I think Arsenal have been average. We've given them. It's not like they scored wonder goals. I think it's just it's just poor from us. I think we haven't.
I totally agree with you, Farhan. It's been disappointing for Leicester. I don't think Arsenal haven't done anything wrong, but they've not done anything overly right in terms of in terms of the the game so far today. They've made the most of the two opportunities that they've had, and on a different day it won't go in, and that's a dodgy touch again. Aaron saying no Chelsea game today. The big dogs are already getting afraid of the tune. I mean, I'm on today. I'm on with Farhan, so we're going to split things up a little bit. I've got stuff to do, and unfortunately, I am going to not be streaming the Chelsea game today, but I will be streaming the late kickoff as El Sakiko takes off and kicks off at 5:30. So make sure you are watching for that. And if you haven't already, Aaron, be sure to subscribe to AVFTS or Farhan or both if you're feeling really, really generous. 25 minutes on the clock here. Leicester need to get themselves to halftime with minimal damage.
Yeah.
They need to get themselves to halftime with minimal damage. Otherwise, you're going to be struggling in that second half. 3 goals in the second half is difficult by any stretch. But 4, maybe even, oh my gosh, Schmeichel looks shaky. He looks very shaky. Tielemans looking for a ball over to Luke Thomas. Thomas goes into Vardy. Vardy back into Thomas. That's a half-decent touch. Rolls it back to Maddison. James Maddison tries to pick out Castagna. Does. Oh, Castagna looks for Kelechi Iheanacho, but that's defended nicely by Gabriel. That's a little bit better attacking-wise, but Schmeichel still looks nervous.
He does, and look, again, Arsenal are not finding themselves out of position here. Every player is putting in a shift at the moment.
Yeah, they really are. They look very, very compact defensively. It actually does look like, when they're going in defence, it does look like a 4-4-2, but then when they go forward, it looks like almost like a 4-2-4, and the wingers have that ability to express themselves and go forward. Aubameyang can move out onto this left-hand side. You can get Smith Rowe coming in sort of in behind the defender, and Saka
a bit more central though, yeah.
Yeah, so there's lots going on, and maybe this is what is causing Leicester the problems at the moment.
Yeah.
Transition of players moving around.
Yeah, I think Arsenal have just come into this game with better preparation. I think maybe again Brighton game could have affected this, but look, we did literally play, I believe it was on Wednesday, so we really had like Thursday, Friday. We've had 2 days off, but again, look, I don't know what's wrong with Schmeichel, because he should be match fit. He doesn't look match fit.
No, he looks nervous.
He didn't play against Brighton, and again, look.
Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, it was good play there from Leicester. That is better from Leicester. Couple of passes, moving the ball around quite nicely. It was Maddison into the feet of Iheanacho. Iheanacho into Tielemans. Tielemans looked for Vardy, but Vardy would have been offside anyway. But that's better from Leicester. Better from Leicester. Faster play, moving the ball about a lot better. And that's a lovely goal kick from the hands of Ramsdale to find Aubameyang there. He's absolutely picked him out there perfectly. But that is better.
His distribution is really well, and he reminds me a little bit of Jordan Pickford, but a better shot stopper. And I think he is one of the contenders for England's goalkeeper. I think, because Gareth Southgate. I don't know if he's more picking of. Look, I think Nick Pope would have been in the side if it wasn't for his distribution. Look, Schmeichel's a good goalkeeper, and we've got to praise him for that. But look, his distribution is really, really bad, Schmeichel.
Saying that, Ramsdale's given one away, and Iheanacho! Oh my gosh! From about 20 yards out there, Iheanacho's tried to bend it round.
I swear that hits the post.
Just as Farhan's about to say how good the distribution of Aaron Ramsdale is, Ramsdale gives the ball away to Evans on the halfway line, and I think it has hit the post. I think you're right. I think it has hit the post there.
I saw, because I didn't see Ramsdale get a nick on that. So, and the ball kind of just moved away from the goal as it went past it. So, I thought it might have hit the post, but very, very close. And we know Iheanacho can shoot from there. And again, look, he was for Sheffield United, right? And Ramsdale, when Iheanacho scored a hat-trick against them.
Exactly. Always the pressure of Iheanacho on him. Maddison whipped it in looking deep this time, but unable to get under it there, Amati. And Leicester are going to have to regain possession and move themselves back around yet again and regroup and rearm. But last 3 minutes have been better from Leicester. Much better. I don't know why it's taken them to 2-0 to start play some nice football and to be confident, but It
Yeah,
has.
but
They're 2-0 down.
yeah, but I think sometimes it takes a wake up call, like 2-0 down, and just wakes up the players a bit and knows something's got to change. But look, we need something special here now. We need a
That's a
Tielemans
lovely
special
clip
goal,
over the ball.
probably.
Is that going to fall? Oh, it's not quite fallen for Iheanacho there. Not quite fallen. It was a lovely ball. He might well have been
That's a good
offside.
recovery run from. Is that Lokonga?
I think
He
it's
stays with his man.
Tavares, I think it is, the left
Oh,
back.
Tavares, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Difficult to tell
Tavares.
because I couldn't tell if it was 20 or 23, but yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got really random reviews saying Arsenal fans think Ramsdale is better than Martinez, lol. I mean, Martinez is very, very good. It's high praise for Ramsdale, but I don't think he's there yet. But maybe in a season or two, if Ramsdale continues playing for Arsenal, then he'll get himself some Europa League football. And then you've got to question, does Martinez want to move further up the table himself? Because at Villa, if he's not getting Champions League, Europa League football, Martinez will want to do more because he's more than capable of doing more.
Yeah, I don't know. He said it's well, again, a season before, he said it's it's a step up, something like that, from moving to Aston Villa. But I think he's more than capable of playing 2 times a week rather than just one for Aston Villa.
Yeah, that's
an
a good
occasional
touch
2 for the
by
Carabao
Tomiyasu.
Cup.
Oof. Tomiyasu looks
Tomiyasu.
really confident, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's been quiet, and again the attacks. We're not going down the wings, and we're lacking those wingers like Lookman. I think Lookman's got to come on. Lookman and Barnes. If you see from Arsenal, all of the stuff that's coming is coming from the sides, and it's coming from the corner of the pitches. We're literally just trying to go straight through the middle, which is not going to work against an Arsenal side. So something's got to change. I think we might take off Maddison, Iheanacho, and put on the wingers, or put Iheanacho up front.
Yeah.
And take off Vardy and put Lookman and Barnes on, take off Maddison as well, because I don't know if this formation is working. Look at this. It's sloppy passing.
Maddison, tries to slip. What a tackle that is from Tomiyasu. Maddison tries to slip in Vardy.
Lovely
what
deception.
A tackle.
That's really good from Tomiyasu. He's starting to get back into the game now. He's really quiet, but I think Vardy's more shifted off a bit to the side now, trying to get rid of Gabriel and White, trying to test Tomiyasu now, but still not working. You can see Maddison, he's not even central. He's literally on the left-hand side, out of position.
Yeah, but he needs to try and spread it, doesn't he? He needs to try and move the ball wide, and they're starting to do that a little bit more with Castagna. Castagna goes into Tielemans into Amati. Amati goes back to Tielemans. Dodgy pass again, though, from Leicester, and Arsenal have regained the ball. Here is Sambi, and that's a dodgy pass from Sambi, but they've given away a foul there. Leicester, story of the game so far, giving away silly, sloppy passes and making it easy for Arsenal in the final third. You've got to keep hold of the ball in the final third and use your key passes wisely. And Leicester aren't doing that, despite the talent of Tielemans and Maddison and players like that in that final third. They're not able to whatsoever. If you haven't already, guys, be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and if you fancy coming over to the Redgate-Large channel and doing the same, or going over to the Farhan Talks football channel and doing the same, we would greatly appreciate that as well. But make sure, most importantly, you are subscribed to A View from the Stands, and you'll have Josh back sooner than you'll imagine. I'm sure. But 32 minutes on the clock here. Still Leicester 0, Arsenal 2. Goals coming from Gabriel and Emile Smith-Rowe before 20 minutes has seen Leicester City go 2-0 down, which is put Farhan in a fit of rage, is what I'm going to say.
Yeah. It's annoying. I think early kickoff's just not working.
It's always difficult being early.
And then we're going to get that excuse from Brendan Rodgers saying, early kickoff's not going to work, especially with Europa League and stuff. We saw Jurgen Klopp do that, didn't he, when he was struggling with injuries and stuff. He complained about these early kickoffs and stuff.
Yeah, they're always going to complain, but unfortunately, you get paid the big money to play those. Yeah, I wouldn't complain if I
No.
had to get up at whatever time in the morning, even though I was being paid a load to do it. Like,
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So.
of course, the physical toll, I'm sure, is a lot more on their job than it is on mine. I'm not trying to claim that whatsoever, but it is part of what you're being paid to do, unfortunately.
Exactly.
Johnny Evans looking for a big switch there, looking for Timothy Castagna. Good touch by Castagna into Iheanacho, back into Castagna. Lovely play this, back into Iheanacho. Iheanacho, can he find room to shoot? No, he can't. He's being closely marked here by Gabriel. Has to come back out to Timothy Castagna, into Iheanacho again. Those two running the show. And that's a good tackle there. Very good tackle there by Sambi. And Arsenal are able to regain the ball, but not for long. The ball's gone back to Leicester. This is a little bit better. A little bit of a spell the sort of last 5-10 minutes.
Yeah,
Leicester
Arsenal are sitting very deep. Yeah.
Yeah, really sitting deep. And that a foul from Castagna? I'm not sure. He made the most of that, I think.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, well, I think. Yeah, but if you see how these tackles are going in from Arsenal, it's like that triangular thing. The pressing has been unreal from Arsenal in terms of the pressure they're putting on the Leicester players when in the half. And that we're just lacking that final third quality. Look, we Arsenal have the ball now, and it's Ramsdale who's launched it up the pitch only to reach Luke Thomas. That's very shaky. This thing's a pass back, but I don't know. Saka. Right? The game goes on. Arsenal 5th. Wow. Sam, who is the guest? Hello, by the way. I'm Farhan. Yeah, Max Gamer. I'm pretty sure I've seen you in Sam's streams quite a lot, actually.
Yeah. So now you can put a face to the name. That's what people say, isn't it? Yeah. Now you can put a face to the name. So make sure you've gone and subscribed to the channel, to Fusion's channel, as Josh always calls it.
Yeah. I think he got that name Fusion because when I first went on their channel, my YouTube channel, which I didn't have a channel, but you got to make a YouTube channel anyway to be able to comment and stuff. And my name was Fusion because I got that name from Fusion Josh. So I put mine Fusion for Han. It kind of made sense because like both begins with F. I just did that, and ever since he just called me Fusion. Talking about Fusion Josh, I think he's gonna have an interview. Josh Ring interviewing Fusion Josh. I think he's told me something about that on this channel, maybe. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that.
Yeah. Keep your eyes peeled and make sure you are subscribed to Fusion for Harm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my channel link.
There you are. It is also in the description of my stream as well. So if anyone hasn't, make sure you go and subscribe to both channels. I got my words muddled up. We have 36 minutes on the clock here, ladies and gents. 36 minutes on the clock. And it is still 2-0. 2-0.
Hi, mate. Hi. Yeah, be sure if you are new, then be sure to drop a like, subscribe to AFTS, subscribe to Sam Redgate-Large, and yeah, if you're feeling generous, subscribe to me as well at Farhan Talks Football.
Exactly.
I'm actually like, I can't be asked anymore now. This is just getting like losing 2-0 to Arsenal. Who expected? I don't know. It's just Arsenal fans are going to be really cocky. Like, I have a few Man United fans in my class, and we always when we were in music, because we sit next to each other, we always like let's do Leicester and Man United's best 11, and we literally have a big debate for literally every position except from I don't know, like we did. I went with Ronaldo because of course, like I don't know, but I think Jamie Vardy's a contender for up front. I don't know, like. I mean, it's silly to say Ronaldo, Vardy. I mean, okay, yes, but like, you know what I mean. But like, Ronaldo, he's just got that more fame, and he's just done it consistently from a young age, whereas Vardy didn't get the opportunity.
I've just seen a quality comment from How many times did Arteta replay his Football Manager save to get this result? I don't know. He must have been absolutely sat there spamming it, though. Brilliant comment. Massive shout out. Absolutely fantastic. That's absolutely
that's how you spell it.
Yeah, exactly. Here is Castagna. Castagna has to go back to Amati. Amati into Sumari, into Madison. That's a little bit better, but Madison, that's the wrong ball. You can't play the ball through players, and Tielemans is going to take a shot here from about 30 yards out. But
I mean, we need something special, so I don't mind. But like 5 minutes, around 5 minutes, we've still got a minute.
Yeah, we've got 6 minutes till half time.
Yeah.
And I expect at least at minimum a singular change to this Leicester City side, just to shore up the midfield and the defence slightly, whatever that may be. My stream just lagged there and like buffered itself, so we might be even closer to being exactly the same time now. So hopefully we'll be back on the same time soon. Here's Amati, goes to Samari. Samari looks to switch that up towards Thomas. Thomas throws it down, though. And they're just being patient now, Leicester. They're going to have to be patient. They've put themselves in a bit of a poor position. And I say a bit, very much a poor position. And they don't want to give the ball away because Arsenal look really threatening on the counter-attack. But they have given the ball.
We have Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe goes to Tavares.
Tavares now. Look how our players are just running back. They're not even looking at the ball like.
They're trying to fill in positions rather than seeing where the players are. Saka, Tomiyasu, Partey flicks it around the corner, just slightly overhit that there. Just too much power on that one. Kick. And that is a goal kick.
I mean, they said, indeed he's all right. And then for some reason, like, I was like, I said Madison over Bruno. I don't know. I just think Madison provides more. I mean, it's in goal contributions. It has to be Bruno. But Bruno almost plays like a false 9 to me. When Ronaldo wasn't in that side, I think now because against Leeds again, I think he was definitely playing a false 9. It was almost like right on the shoulder of the defense of Leeds, and he was there because he knows how shaky their defense was, and they were exposing gaps in behind for him to exploit. And that's why I think Leeds vs Liverpool is always a really fun game to watch, even though maybe sometimes Leeds do the homework, but like they leave gaps in behind, and when the quality of Salah and Mane and Jota, Firmino, when there's gaps in behind to exploit, they will exploit it to the max. So like I don't know, I think the way Leeds play, but we're getting off topic here, but. Going on to a different team.
Yeah, going on to different teams. Arsenal will be top 4 this week if they win 9-0. I mean, whoa, Southampton would be getting a little bit shaky, wouldn't they? They'd be getting a little bit shaky. They don't get nervous, but...
I don't get nervous, but I'm starting to get a little bit shaky.
I don't get nervous, but I'm starting to get a little bit shaky. Why? But...
We've got a free kick here.
Yeah, Leicester do have a free kick here, whilst Farhan was venting about random stuff. Madison and Iheanacho.
Anything's possible, Thomas Ross.
Yeah, exactly. Anything's possible, Tom. So make sure to seal that in. Make sure you've smashed the like button on the stream for us. That'll seal it in. Madison with a free kick. Bends it. Oh, is that in? It's off the crossbar. Is that got in? Oh, my gosh.
I swear that's gone in. Who's that? Johnny Evans.
Oh, my gosh.
Johnny Evans. You should be scoring. I think part of the ball did. I don't think the whole ball. Wait, we need to watch that game.
Chaos. Ramsdale saves it onto the bar. Then Johnny Evans follows in, and it hasn't crossed the line.
What?
Oh, my gosh. How close can you get without scoring?
Exactly.
How close can you get? And Leicester are still 2-0 down. Oh my gosh.
Arsenal literally just handed over to it, and somehow we just didn't take the opportunity. I think it's great reaction by Johnny Evans to get there in front of any other player, but then, my word, Ramsdale with first of all to save
the first
they've
one.
literally shone on Burn Leno for some reason.
Yeah, that was weird.
For the camera, but look,
it's a
the
phenomenal
saves
save,
another
isn't it?
level. Yeah, and then
Johnny Evans does really, really well there.
Exactly.
His face switched on. I thought it was Vardy, like how quick he was moving. I thought it was Vardy following in.
I think he was following in anyway. He already started following in, I think, just as the free kick was taken, and then he started to speed up when he saw the save from Ramsdale. But that was very, very close, really close, in fact. And
then cleared off the
Arsenal
line
are
again.
lucky. Arsenal are very, very lucky to have that 2-0 lead.
They are now.
Schmeichel would have let that in. I don't know. He does look like a new Emi Martinez 2.0, but that's a brilliant free kick.
Save.
That's a really good save.
Man. What a save that is for Aaron Ramsdale. He's done so well because.
Did you just see Brendan Rodgers? He went like this, and then when he realised the ball hasn't gone in the back of the net, he was like in shame.
Honestly, I'm gobsmacked at what just happened there. Absolutely gobsmacked. What a couple of minutes that was. Absolutely fantastic save and a very, very good free kick. But what a minute that was. I'm sure Farhan's heart rate went up and back down there really quickly.
Yeah.
Leicester, that is better from Leicester. And Ian Atshow's nicked it high here. Rolls it into Jamie Vardy. Vardy, come on. No support there. He's had to win himself a corner off Ben White. And he's gone out for a goal kick, apparently.
What?
He's gone out for a
goal kick. Vardy's in disbelief. He doesn't think that, but I want to see this again. Tommy Yasu's poor to let Ian Atchow, but Ian Atchow the class. Look.
I don't even know how he's given that as a goal kick.
No, I didn't. Vardy, I think Vardy knows. I think he might well touch on that because he would have been a bit more. His reaction was a bit, oh come on, like not as like when you see some players when given like the other side, they're so annoyed and they're so pissed off.
Emile Smith-Rowe flicks the ball, looking over the top for Lacazette, but easily read there, and Johnny Evans done really well there to get a goal kick off Saka. So we do have just a few minutes left. We've got 2 minutes of added time here at the end of the first half.
Yep.
First half, which has seen Gabriel open the scoring for Leicester City, for Arsenal against Leicester City, and then Emile Smith-Rowe, almost Frank Lampard-esque, following in with a lovely tap in, but. Oh my gosh! That free kick is absolutely. It's got in my head. It's got in my head, and still got a minute left here, and Arsenal keeping their 2-0 advantage at halftime. They've done well to get in at 2-0, but also Leicester will be happy that it is only 2-0 because in that first 20 minutes it could have been a lot more. This is not over. Leicester can get back in it. For the 2-2 prediction,
if we do get a draw, it will really feel like a win. The way we've come into this game has been poor.
Exactly, it is very, very likely to happen. And the way that's going, we could be in with an absolutely sensational second half. Hopefully, Arsenal don't shut up shop and we keep this entertaining football, fast-flowing football, especially for me from a neutral perspective. And that is is halftime whistle, and that is the halftime whistle. So, oh my gosh, what on earth? Oh. Oh, I think you've muted your mic.
Sorry. I don't know why I did that. It's been painful Leicester City fans watching the game as we had ups and downs. We've conceded 2. We nearly scored. And I think Ramsdale's been a shine maybe. Look, they have pointed it at him because he has just stopped a goal could be a difference from 3 points, and because I think if we had got that goal, we're very much into the game.
Yeah, I think it changes the halftime team talk, doesn't it? If that goal goes in, you're only one behind, and of course, they're only 2 down now, and a goal brings them back into the game. But anything could have happened if that goes in, and the halftime team talk would be a lot more aggressive rather than maybe negative substitutions. I think Brendan Rodgers will be a lot happier though, going forward into this second half than he would have been had 20 minutes been the halftime point. Then they'd have been in deep trouble, this Leicester City team. But I think he'll be a little bit happier with the way that the team has performed.
Yeah, Thomas Ross, I did play for a team, but I did decide to leave because it was coming in my cricket commitments. So I had to leave. But I do play cricket, yeah. I play football. I play on. I play both. I play right back / right mid. A bit more like Trent, but a bit more defensive than attacking, in a way. But yeah, I'm gonna head off then for my halftime break. And I think Sam can just go through just talk to the comments and go through the match stats so far. So if you want to share screen, so I can add it on the screen, and then
I'll start sharing, and then we can add it onto the screen. What am I going on? So for scores, aren't I? Let's do this then. Share screen, and then this one here. Is it all up?
I think that should be great. Okay, I'm gonna head off then. I'll be around 5-10 minutes. And I'll be right back.
That is absolutely no worries. We'll see you in a couple of moments. But guys, whilst Farhan is away, obviously we've got to talk, haven't we? We've got to talk about what went on in that first half. Let me know what you think to that first 20 minutes by Arsenal. How fantastic were they in that first 20 minutes? Absolute whirlwind of the first 20 minutes for Arsenal. You can see, looking at the team lineups here, you can see that Arsenal, lots of sort of good ratings, and a lot of the red ratings here are from the Leicester team. You've got Soyuncu, Luke Thomas, Vardy, Schmeichel, Amati, all of these players who've been relatively quiet in the first half. And the first 20 minutes, what we've got to look at, and what we've got to sort of take away from this first 20 minutes is the fact that Arsenal do look not back to their best, but they look up there and they look like they could do a very, very good job. Very good job. And this is a big game, and it could be a monumental result. If we just look over on this left-hand side, though, look at the attacking momentum. This is literally the first, if you can see where my mouse is, this is the first 20 minutes of the game, and it was all Arsenal. And since then, it has then picked up, and Leicester have got their groove on, and they've started to get into it a little bit more. But it's not been good enough from Leicester in terms of attacking outlets in this first half. They haven't really created enough. If you look at, so if we say that was the final, 35 minutes, 25 minutes of the half, if you look in that extra 5 minutes, they're exactly bang on the same for total shots and shots on target. Of course, 2 of them came in that monumental save from Aaron Ramsdale from that James Maddison free kick. And so you sat there and you're thinking, what have Leicester got to do? What have they got to do to bring it on? I do agree with what Farhan was saying. Do we need to bring on Wilfred Ndidi? Do Leicester need to bring that on? Or would a Daka suit it more? Would Harvey Barnes suit it more? Something needs to change at halftime because they're 2-0 down. And that is obviously the big, if you look at this, it's very evenly split. But the big difference here is in that goal scoreline at the moment. And Arsenal have been very, very good. And you look at where they'll be in the table, like we said, a 9-0 win today. And like it's possible, but a 9-0 win will result in Arsenal going into the top 4. And who'd have thought that after the first 3 games where they were sat rock bottom of the table? Let's have a look a little bit more in depth at some of the big chances. Big chance missed. That'll tell you everything from Leicester. Big chances missed. Everything not really going very well for Leicester in that first half. And dominated possession, dominated the ball. And honestly, let me know, guys, what have you made of this Arsenal performance so far? Because it's been a very, very intriguing first half. A first half of two halves. The second 20 minutes or 25 minutes of that was very much Leicester dominated, but there's been too many mistakes. If you look here at the number of passes, the amount of these passes that have led to errors, though, I think 3 of them have led to errors which have gone on towards attacks and opportunities for the Arsenal lads to take. And as a result of that, you are sat there and you are thinking, what more can they do? Leicester City, they've just got to make sure that in the final third they are much better than what they are. Let's have a look at player statistics. Obviously, the goals coming from Emile Smith-Rowe and Gabriel, the 2 goals so far. Attacks, shots on target. Johnny Evans is counting as a big chance miss. So there it is. There is the big chance miss. But Aaron Ramsdale has been at it so far today. So let me stop sharing my screen for the moment. Let's have a look through the comments. Leicester had... I've got my tongue in a twist. Leicester had lifts after the free kick. No halftime game. I don't know. I don't have BT. No, we don't have a halftime game today because Farhan is he's off to pray, I do believe. So he will be back in a moment. And as a result of that, I don't know how long he was going to be. So there was no halftime game prepared for this show. If it was 9-0, it would be karma for beating the Saints 9-0. It would be. It really would be. We're just watching that Gabriel goal again. And the cross from Saka is good. But a moment before you get the warning sign, you do get the warning sign, and the free kick, the corner from before is literally exactly the same. As a result of this, you can see what's going to happen for the next free kick, next corner. And it's been whipped in delightfully by Saka, but no one's marked from Arsenal. No one is really marked, and Leicester haven't done their jobs defensively. It looks like they're more going zonal rather than man mark. And as a result of that, it's easy for Gabriel to score. Very easy for Gabriel to score. And just watching the second goal again, it again came from a sloppy pass, an error, a misjudgment. And Emile Smith-Rowe arrived really, really late in the box. And after some half-decent defensive display from Luke Thomas, it's fallen to him and Emile Smith-Rowe jogging on the spot to score. And just watching that free kick again, what a worldie of a free kick that is. I genuinely thought that was going to hit the back of the net there. A phenomenal save from Aaron Ramsdale. He saves it onto the crossbar. Not only that, he gets himself back up and does enough to get his knee onto the ball to hit it onto the post following. Get it on the post following as well. Toon win, Maximum Brace, says Thomas. Lol, Sam would be having none of it, Thomas. Lol. Yeah, I mean, who knows what's going to happen today in that Chelsea game? Who knows what's going to happen today? It could be a very difficult game for Chelsea, but it could also be a very long game for Newcastle. Very, very long game for Newcastle. And James Reed, lovely to see you in the chat, mate. If you are new, smash that like button, hit subscribe. And if you haven't already, if you could drop a subscribe, is that what normal people say? If you could subscribe to the Sam Redgate-Large channel as well, that would be brilliant. My goal for the end of this weekend is 430 subscribers. So if you could, that would be absolutely brilliant. If you haven't already subscribed to the Sam Redgate-Large channel, I will in fact just link my channel for you guys, so you guys can come on over and join the fun on the channel. It's a good laugh. It is a very, very good laugh. And of course, as you know, that me and Farhan, when Farhan is filling in, we are the two who are filling in for Josh at the moment as well. Let's have a look as well. Let's have a look at your score predictions. So looking at what do you think the results will be? So 34 votes on Josh's, saying Leicester City draw, and Arsenal. I need to put my vote in. Who do I think is going to vote on this? Who do I think is going to vote on this second half? Who do I think is going to win this second half? And I am going to go with Leicester City. I'm still backing Leicester City, but you guys have backed 57% Leicester City, 9% going with a draw, and 34% of people saying that Arsenal will win. So still not much faith in Arsenal so far. Of course, a lot of those will be pre-stream, but still not much faith in Arsenal. Not much faith in Arsenal, which shows the quality and where Arsenal have come from to get to where they are now. It has been absolutely phenomenal, especially those first 20 minutes. I cannot talk about it enough. Cannot talk about those first 20 minutes enough. If we could hit the like goal of 20 likes on both streams, that would be absolutely fantastic as well, guys. We're on 7 on mine and 17 on Josh's stream, so that would be absolutely phenomenal. And hair cool. I don't know what that means, but thank you if that is you calling my hair cool. We'll have Farhan back in a short while, like I said, because he has gone to pray. But I'm just so in awe, so in awe. The substitutes. What substitutions do we think will be made in this second half, guys? Let me know. Get in the comments. Let me know, and let me know your second half score prediction as well. I am thinking that it could end up being 2-1 to Arsenal, but I feel like I've got to back the boys, the Leicester boys, because they seem to be doing a little bit better, a little bit more full with confidence in this sort of second half of the first half. Yeah, that makes sense. The second part of the first half seemed to really be sort of getting their way, starting to eat into the lead, and unlucky that James Maddison hasn't scored that absolute perler of a free kick. Absolute worldie. It could have been such a fantastic free kick from Maddison, but what a save by Aaron Ramsdale. So I am going to go with, do I go with 2-1? Do I be boring, or do I say 2-2 and follow up with Brain's idea? We'll go 2-2. Come back second half. Here we are. You've heard it here first, ladies and gents. When it happens, come back here and you'll hear it. You will hear it yet again. You will hear it yet again. Timestamp. Timestamp for what, James? What would you like the timestamp for? All right, we just got to wait for Farhan to get back. Arsenal will be up to 5th. That is mental. Arsenal up to 5th with this win. Of course, Brighton, Tottenham, Manchester United and Everton and, well, Leicester are playing now, but all of those teams could leapfrog Arsenal back into 5th place. So everything to play for. Leicester versus Arsenal time. We are currently on half-time at the moment. Which is why I am just rambling rather than actually commentating on the game. We're just waiting for Farhan to get himself back. He has just popped away for 5 minutes to have his little halftime break, and then we'll be back underway with the second half action very, very shortly indeed. I honestly, I'm just still thinking about that Aaron Ramsdale save. And it is in my head. Top championship, Bournemouth. Bournemouth, top of the championship. Good time to be James. Absolutely. Good time to be James. Oh, let me link my channel for you guys, because I forgot to do it, even though I was just on the stream. Players are coming back out, and here we are. We've got 2 substitutions coming on. We have Ademola Lookman and Harvey Barnes, the 2 players who are coming on in this second half. Yeah, don't know why I stuttered so much with that, but 2 substitutions to be made here, guys, and let's see who is coming off for Leicester City. So aggression from Leicester City in this second half. They look like they want to get themselves back in the game, and it looks like that Leicester will have gone to a flat 4 at the back, and Daniel Amati has come off. I guess I kind of expected that, but The weird one is Kelechi Iheanacho has been subbed off as well for Harvey Barnes. So it looks like it's going to be a flat 4 at the back for Leicester City in this second half. Flat 4 at the back. Maybe a 4-5-1, 4-4-2, 4-3-3 maybe. 4-3-3 is probably the best shout, with Lookman and Harvey Barnes up front with Jamie Vardy. And it definitely is all to play for in the second half. They're coming back into the second half, Leicester City, all guns blazing. If he equalises, you've got to do, oh, it's an equaliser. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And Harvey Barnes to equalise. We are about to get ourselves back underway here, ladies and gents. Stopwatch countdown. We don't have one because we're on StreamYard. We're not on Streamlabs, unfortunately, but we don't have one as me and Farhan are collabing for this one on Josh's channel. Leicester looking forward instantly here. Yeah, they look like they're going to try and match them up for this second half. Leicester City will look to match Arsenal for the second half, really put on the pressure. Like I say, Amati and Kelechi Iheanacho are the two players who have been subbed off for Leicester City. Harvey Barnes and Ademola Lookman, the two who have come on. Tielemans into Castagna. Back to Johnny Evans. Soyuncu with a bit of space here. The defenders have been very quiet for Leicester so far. Johnny Evans didn't have a bad first half, but it wasn't a great first half for Johnny Evans or none of the attacking three. Tom saying, "Hurry up for Han." Exactly. Let's get him back. Soyuncu. Arsenal putting on a bit of a press here. They're keeping nice and rigid, which is part of the problem why Leicester are just playing the ball in their own half, because they've got those two banks of 4 sat in front of them, and it's very, very hard to break down. But that's a lovely turn there from Lookman, who finds Maddison. But that's read nicely by Sambi, who finds Smith Rowe, who goes forward to Aubameyang. Aubameyang has Smith Rowe and Tavares. Goes to Smith Rowe instead. Smith Rowe, great defending by Johnny Evans. Gets a tackle in, and Schmeichel is able to hoof the ball up the field and absolutely wellies it up the field there. Lovely stuff from Kasper Schmeichel, and brilliant defending from Johnny Evans. Last-ditch defending as well. Leicester putting their own press on, though, now that Arsenal have the ball, but they've managed to beat the press here, and Leicester need to, if they're going to press, they're going to have to press as a team, as a unit, and Saka's gone straight by Luke Thomas here. Can he roll in? Aubameyang chooses instead to go to Tavares. Tavares goes to whip it in, and that is blocked at that front post by Timothy Castagna, and that will be an Arsenal corner. Open second half so far, both teams looking like they want to get themselves a goal. Of course, the goal will decide whether realistically will decide who wins. It'll decide who wins in this game, because I think if Leicester get the next goal, it'll be a Leicester win or a Leicester draw. If Arsenal get the next goal, that is the end of debate, end of discussion. Farhan will be 10 minutes. That's no worries. That is no worries. Come on, you Gunners, says James. And that's cleared at the front post. Poor cross, that one from Smith Rowe. Not one of his top crosses from that corner. Looped back in, though, looking from Tavares, looking for the back post, but there was no one there. If you haven't already, guys, be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. If you could come over to the Sam Redgate-Large channel as well and subscribe to me, that would be absolutely fantastic. Like I say, I am 5 subscribers away from my goal. So if you could help me do that, I would love you eternally. That is what I need. 48 minutes on the clock. Bit more open this second half, because, like I say, both teams want both. Farhan in shock. Me too. He's absolutely bottled it. That's what he's done. He's bottled the second half because he's embarrassed, because he thinks Arsenal's gonna absolutely obliterate them in the second half. Brain saying, "Come on, Leicester." Of course, Tottenham fan back in the Leicester boys against Arsenal. Nice commentary, Sam. Thank you, Curved. Oh, Lovely drop of the shoulder there from Samari. Samari is being closely tracked again by Party, and that's a lovely ball to Vardy. Oh, Vardy tries to clip it back in. Defended nicely, though, by Ben White, and hoofed back towards his own box, though, and Tomiyasu's done well there underneath the ball. I had to pay attention to the ball rather than the Leicester's onslaught that was coming in. Lacazette is called a lack of threat. I mean, he was very, very good against Brighton when he come on. Remember Paddy Stewart, as in like from my streams? Is that what we're saying? I don't know. Luke Thomas goes down the line. Here's Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes cuts in on his right. Back into Luke Thomas. Here's Harvey Barnes again. Is he going to stand up across? Yes, he is at the front post looking for Jamie Vardy. Defended nicely by Ben White, though, who had tracked him the whole way, and Vardy was unable there to get his shot off properly. Just saw Ramsdale's save. Can't work out how good it was. It was fantastic. He's put it straight onto the bar. Absolutely fantastic. I think so anyway, Curved. I think it's a phenomenal save. Paddy, I think he was in the last stream, Paddy Stewart was, Max. I think he was in the last stream. Wilco has gained more likes than this stream and gained 15 subs on a watch-along channel. Very, very good stuff for Wilco then. Good stuff, gaining a few subscribers. Good to see. Admittedly, I don't think my stream's even doing much. I don't even think anyone's in mine, which is probably part of the reason. But my channel is in the mud at the moment. I've already said if I don't hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year, I'm just going to call it time. I'm going to call time of death on my YouTube channel. Evening, Wilco. Hope you're doing all right, lads. Hope you're enjoying the game. 2-0, Sam. How long to go? We have got. How long have we got to go? We've got 40 minutes left, 51 minutes on the clock. Here's Harvey Barnes. Barnes rolls it back to Maddison. Maddison drops his shoulder, goes inside Lacazette. Maddison, being closely tracked by Lacazette, though, goes to Samari. Leicester have just had to come back here because the Arsenal defenders had flooded back. Lovely little 1-2 there, and that's defended nicely, though, by Aubameyang of all people. And Emile Smith-Rowe might be able to go up the other end. Here's Smith-Rowe. He's got Lacazette in support. Goes to Aubameyang instead. Here's Tavares. Oh, good defending by Johnny Evans there. And he's managed to win himself a throw-in from that as well. Tielemans looks forward to Maddison. Maddison, lovely ball, goes into that right channel of Jamie Vardy. Vardy pulls it back, looking for Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes, oh, he's taking it first time, and he just scuffed it off the inside of his right foot. Oh, my gosh. Very, very better play, much better play from Leicester City. A difficult shot for Harvey Barnes to attempt there. Vardy couldn't have done much more with it, if I'm brutally honest with you. And Harvey Barnes has been unlucky there. I just really confused there. Gabriel took the goal kick to Ramsdale, which is what has absolutely thrown me off there. You are permanently ingrained in my shirt and just don't. Oh, thanks, Max. Thanks. Here's Tomiyasu. Jice went with 2-2, so Jice's prediction's coming along nicely. Jice's prediction is coming along nicely. I'm doing well, Wilco. Hope you're doing well, mate. And keep the channel going. It'll pick up. I hope so. It's just a little bit, it's been a bit demotivating the last few months, of course. If anyone has been on my channel for a while, you'll have known that I had a load of laptop problems just as I started to pick up a few subs. And as a result of it, it took me, I think I was out of doing YouTube for about 2 months, and it's just demotivating. It is just demotivating. I think before I'd earned about 100 subs in about a month and a half, and then difficult stuff. It's the luck of the draw, really. Some people just aren't cut out for it, and that's where I think I am. Here's Soyuncu. Rolls it back to Kasper Schmeichel. Schmeichel, who looks a little bit more confident on the ball now. The first however many minutes of the game weren't very confident whatsoever, really, were they? Let's be brutally honest. They weren't the most confident minutes you've seen in your life from Kasper Schmeichel, but we're here. It's still 2-0. And he's managed to make a half-decent recovery. And hopefully Leicester can get a recovery here to excite this game a little bit more. Here's Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes drives at Tomiyasu. Has to come back, though. Back into Samari. Samari rolls it in to Youri Tielemans. Tielemans, lovely ball into Luke Thomas. Thomas, oh my gosh! It's just an inch wide of that far post. That's much better from Leicester City. Much better than Leicester City. An absolutely brilliant ball. I believe that was from, who was that from? Was that from Tielemans to find Luke Thomas? And just like the J, I'm going to call you Jay. It says Jay in your name. I do apologize. If you have a nickname that's easier for me to pronounce, I would appreciate that. But so close from Luke Thomas. It is so close. So close. And what if you're 10 subs off 500? Then we'll have to get to 500. I've already said Castagna running in behind. Looking to pull it back. Is Madison going to get on that? No. Defended well by Partey. Very, very well by Partey. It was Tielemans. It was Tielemans. Oh, my gosh. This has got a bit of injection of pace into it, hasn't it? Much better, much better. If you haven't already, guys, be sure to subscribe to myself, subscribe to Josh, and when Farhan returns, go and subscribe to him as well. Soyuncu's up for this corner, though, from that Partey defending. VJ, that works. Lovely to have you in the chat, VJ. Lovely to have you in the chat. And if you do enjoy my commentaries, then be sure to subscribe to my channel as well as Josh's, because I will be there. And like I say, if you don't want to see me go off YouTube at the end of the year, then I could do with your help. I could do with your help. Max, I think you're saying what if on 499? We are a long way before. I am not predicted to get to 499 by like March next year. So I think we're going to be a long way off that. I think we're going to be a long way off that. Love to see that from you, guys. Yeah, be sure to hit that like button. Best live streams. Max, could you link my channel in the description, because I don't have the Farhan has the main control over this stream, even though he's not in here at the moment. We have got Martin Ødegaard, who is going to be coming on for Arsenal. My phone has just gone off for some reason. Let me turn that. Farhan he's still praying. He's had to take a couple of minutes away. So he will be back shortly, though. Here's a free kick clipped in by Madison, looking for Soyuncu. Soyuncu heads across. Lookman's underneath it, and Tielemans tried to hit that one on the volley, and not very successfully, though. Not very successfully at all. Let me see if I can send the link for you guys. Nearly on 20 likes on Josh's stream. So if you could, what was I saying? If you could get us up to 20 likes on Josh's stream, that would be absolutely phenomenal. And if we could get myself up to 15 likes, that would be even better. I do believe I have just dropped it in the chat for you guys. I've sent the link from my Sam Redgate account, which is my backup account. Lacazette is coming off, so hopefully he'll be praying for a goal. I bet he is. And Lacazette is coming off, and Fraudguard on for lack of threat. VJ is coming up with all the names there. Clip forward. Cleared by Johnny Evans there. It's fallen to Tielemans. Tielemans looks for Vardy. Lovely ball. Is that flip round the corner? What play this is? Lookman! Oh my gosh, what a save! What a save that is from Ramsdale. So much better from Leicester City. What a save. A lovely back heel from Jamie Vardy. Lookman's done everything right there, and he can only just shoot at the keeper. Ramsdale's made himself big, and oh my gosh, now we've got some energy, haven't we? We've got some energy in this game. We've got some excitement. We have definitely got some excitement in this game. Fantastic stuff, ladies and gents. Fantastic stuff. $60 minutes, just coming up to 60 minutes on the clock here. Leicester can't score for the life of them. No, they're so struggling at the moment. They are really struggling. Really are struggling. Corner's going to be whipped in. Hands back, even better. We've got him back.
Yeah, I had a bit of a struggle with my mouse because it's wireless. I needed to put batteries in. And so when I put in that comment, I was rushing into the box to go find the batteries. So it always has to happen during a stream, doesn't it?
Yeah, it always happens at the worst times. And
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been keeping up to date with the football. What did you make to that Lookman opportunity just then?
Yeah, I literally just saw your reaction too. I was like, I think tight angle, but good great save by Ramsdale, and I called it Barnes and Lookman to come on. I didn't call for Marty to come off though. I thought it would have been Samari, but
Leicester
we look
so
a bit
much
better. We look a bit better.
They're getting bodies in the box as well. The shift to almost a 4-3-3 has really helped. Helped at the moment. Shah's back as well. Thank you, Shah. And like I said, I think Max has just dropped my link in the chat. So if you could do that for us, that would be absolutely fantastic stuff. And Jace is over on my channel as well. So thank you guys for dropping in and supporting both channels. Really do appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to, what's your channel called now? Is it Farhan Talks Football or LCFC? What are you on now? What are you on?
It's Farhan Talks Football. I keep changing it. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah.
I know. You change your mind like a girl changes clothes, to quote Katy Perry. 60 minutes on the clock, ladies and gents. Farhan didn't appreciate my Katy Perry reference, but we'll move on from that. Mari goes out to Maddison. Maddison, is he going to whip this one in? He is, towards Johnny Evans, and Johnny Evans has just caught Ramsdale there, and he's going to get a bit of a gobbing off here. And there's a bit of argy-bargy going on.
I think you might have caught the back of Ramsdale.
Vardy's in there, of course. Vardy's in there, of course he is. Of course he is. I don't know what Ramsdale expects there from Johnny Evans. Like, Johnny Evans is entitled to commit to it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's entitled to go for it. And he has caught his back, yeah, but it's a bit harsh to have a go at him for that. He's more than entitled to. More than entitled to. And Ramsdale, just as you've been praising him for his kicking, has kicked one out of play yet again. Here's Erdegaard.
Something.
Fallen to Maddison. Maddison squeezed through. It's Harvey Barnes! Harvey Barnes! Oh my gosh!
Barnes, come on!
Beaten today. He will not be beaten today, Aaron Ramsdale. Harvey Barnes, I thought, looked desperate to score there. James Maddison does so well.
He should have scored there.
I think he should have taken it on his left.
Yeah.
I think he should have taken it on his left. He's opened up his
body. I literally said Harvey Barnes is more direct.
And there we are. We've had it, haven't we? We've had it there. Much more direct. Maddison on the following corner here. Maddison whips one in. Soyuncu, is he underneath that? He's giving away a foul, though. He's definitely giving away a foul there from Soyuncu. Oh, my gosh. Exciting stuff now. And thank you to the 5 people sat in my chat currently. 53% of people now going with Arsenal to win, which was funny because it was 100% before kickoff started. I wonder who.
So many Leicester fans on Twitter are literally booing Ramsdale. He's like acting like he's prime Neuer.
He is, but he's having a good game. He's having a phenomenal game. He's taking the jeer as well from the Leicester fans.
Yeah.
Oh, what? He's even joining in with their fans and chanting about him. Oh, Ramsdale. Ramsdale's on some Pickford-esque stuff here.
Yeah.
He is on something today, Ramsdale. He's absolutely living for it. Yeah. Absolutely living for it. And why not? He's had a phenomenal performance thus far. And Leicester are in the doghouse at the moment. Can he hoof that out? Fallen to party again, though. Leicester can't get themselves out. Here's Erdegaard. Erdegaard drops his shoulder, tries to go around Samari, but the referee, is that Mark Klassenberg? It looks like it is, has given away the free kick for Arsenal in a very, very advanced position here. I am absolutely loving the banter with Aaron Ramsdale at the moment. The fans. Look, they're trying to get into his head, but he's absolutely living for it. He's living for it, man. Even Farhan's got a smile on his face.
Yeah, it's just annoying though. We're not lacking that finish. And then it's just that Ramsdale just pops out of nowhere.
I know he has been quality so far. ball hoofed over the top. Who's that closing it down? Looks like it's Lookman who's going to put the pressure on there. And it's hoofed up the field by Ramsdale. Leicester fans trying their best to get in the heads of Aaron Ramsdale here, because I think they've realised if they're going to win this game, Ramsdale needs to lose his head, because at the moment he is the man who is stopping Leicester from really, really progressing.
We should have at least okay, you can give a Lookman chance, fine. Barnes should have scored and Evans should have scored. That should have made it 2-2, but so far, I think he's been man of the match so far. He's kept Arsenal in the game.
Oh, 100%. But here goes Soyuncu. Lovely. Rolls it into Lookman. Oh, looks for Jamie Vardy, but it was cleared easily. Here's Luke Thomas. Goes out wide to Harvey Barnes. Ooh, it's Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes shoots straight into the gloves, though, easily, nice and easily, of Aaron Ramsdale. And another one for his
not good enough.
Collector's list. Another one for his collector's list there.
Yeah.
Piece of cake for Aaron Ramsdale at the moment.
Yeah.
He's enjoying himself. He's enjoying his game. And unfortunately for Leicester, he's the man who's you're going to have to...
what's happened there?
It was a bit of...
It's going to be an advantage, I think.
Oh, I'm absolutely living for Aaron Ramsdale there. He's making my day. Why did Jazz just put Sam Yum Yum? What? Well, Leicester winning against United but losing against Arsenal. What a disappointment, says Shah. I mean, on current form, I'd say Arsenal are probably harder to beat because they're so full of confidence than United are. But I'm sure we'll see after El Sacico this afternoon where United are going to go. So I am streaming that on my channel. So if you want to stop by and watch that, absolutely come and say hello. That'll be greatly appreciated. Castagna looking in for Harvey Barnes. It's just gone over the top of Tomiyasu though, and Thomas has retrieved it, whips it in, looking again for James Maddison in that box. But Leicester, they look a little bit short on ideas here. They can't do anything. Tielemans whips it in. There's Vardy! Oh my gosh!
Come on!
Jamie Vardy scores that.
He looks frustrated. Tielemans has been impressive. I think he's putting a shift today. I think he's the only player who really wants to actually do something in this game. We all know because Patson Daka is looking like he might come on.
They need to change something, especially as Ian Echo's already come off. And it has worked better in the second half for Leicester. But if they'd have started like this, you'd have, and that's definitely a foul from Johnny Evans there, and that'll be a booking.
Yeah.
Wrestled Aubameyang to the ground there.
Yeah.
Absolutely wrestled him to the ground. Just chucked him on the floor. God, if you'd have seen Randy Orton doing that, you'd have been like, oh, that's it. You actually would have been as well.
Evans is a naughty boy there, yeah.
I just realised you can click on the hashtags on YouTube and you can see who else is like live streaming stuff. I didn't know that.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's like tags. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know you could click on it. So, Sam, can we swap managers? Ole for Tuchel? No. Oh, I just realised I was one of the people disliking my own video. I didn't mean to do that, but I realised I had 2 dislikes and one of them was me.
Oh. How many likes are we on?
I think Josh's stream is on about 20 likes at the moment. Apparently, Josh Chats Football as well is doing very well at the moment. So,
yeah, that's good. We're 2 subs away from.
Oh, Aubameyang! Oh, whips that back.
Aubameyang. Who's that? Is that Johnny Evans who gets ahead on that? Yeah, there is. No, is that Castagna? I don't know. Wait, let me see that again. No, I think that's Castagna. Yeah, it's Castagna. Yeah.
Mental. That was
Yeah.
very well worked, though, wasn't it? Very,
Yeah.
very well worked. Here comes the corner. Is Aubameyang on that? Oh, what a save that is from Schmeichel. What a save that is. Didn't know much about it whatsoever.
No. Lookman. No, Smari had his.
At the back post. Who was that arriving at the back post? It was Aubameyang. That's a
Aubameyang.
very good save. Better from Kasper Schmeichel there.
Oh,
Aubameyang gets away from Samari, though. His defensive tracking has not been great.
not been
Samari
great,
this
no.
game. Here's Smith Rowe into Saka. Is this the end of the game? Oh, good defending by Soyuncu. Falls to Saka again. Saka across the box. Cleared. Oh, my gosh. Leicester are living dangerously again. Leicester are living dangerously.
Offside.
Yeah, it was, yeah. But they are living dangerously. They can't let people like Saka and Aubameyang have that much room because they will score.
Yeah, they will.
I love how in the chat sometimes people put that 6 Sam and haha Sam, and I can never remember what I've said for people to actually be like, oh, that was awesome. Oh well. Sure, it wasn't important. Fraser's back as well.
Yep.
That's nicked high by Tavares. Tavares goes into Sambi. Sambi into Smith Rowe with plenty of room. Odegaard, sorry. Into Saka. Saka. Oh, well. That wasn't the best we've seen from Saka.
They're saying Ramsdale FC.
Exactly.
Arsenal Ramsdale FC.
Sam, why are you dressed very, very nicely? I just put on a top. I'm not actually dressed that smart. I've just got some jeans and a t-shirt on. I'm not going anywhere. I've got another stream later, Shah. I'm streaming El Sakako later, Shah, so be sure to be there. Just for you.
Yeah. But Shah Sportsman United, doesn't he?
Yeah. Absolutely. Daka has come on. Who's Daka come on for? Why did he sneak on?
I don't think it would have been Bardi. I think it would have been
Madders. That's who it was.
Madison.
He's come on from Madison. Leicester really mean business now with 20 minutes left in this game. 71 minutes on the clock. The game gradually, minute by minute, getting further away from Leicester's reach.
Come on. This is going to go so quick for Leicester City. It's going to go so... It's going to go so slow.
What a ball that is. To find Saka. Saka, lovely little clip over Luke Thomas there, but done well by Soyuncu. Here's
Soyuncu loses
into Odegaard, into Saka. Saka, what can he do? Has he got any room to move? He rolls it into Partey. Partey to Sambi. Sambi to... Oh, lovely drop of the shoulder there from Tavares, but he's done... Well, he's been tackled there. Leicester need to get themselves a foothold in the game. Need to get themselves a foothold in the game because Arsenal have managed to sort of stop the wave of attacks that were coming their way just a few minutes ago. Maybe Farhan, you're the problem because when you weren't in the stream, they were doing fantastically, and that's a lovely ball from Odegaard into Saka.
Yeah, Saka. Oh, no.
Poor pass from Saka. I think you've jinxed your own team here, Farhan.
Yeah. The fog didn't fog that lucky walk out the room.
Go on then. Give it a go. Give it a go.
I'm going to do it. How long should I do it for?
I don't know.
I'll go do it for a minute or so. Let's see if you can
go do it for a minute.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have you back in a minute. The lucky leave, and I'll keep everyone entertained. Jai says, anyone on TikTok? I am on TikTok. My name is just Sam Redgate-Large yet again. I am like that on all of my socials, so any social media, Reddit, whatever you want to try, go for anything. And that's a flick on there by Castagna into Daka. Daka comes back to, I can't even tell who that is from here, Adamola Lookman. Tielemans into Daka. Back into Tielemans. Tielemans going to whip one in here. He whips it in. Is that a good header? Is that in? Oh, no! Harvey Barnes. Oh, my gosh. Harvey Barnes was so close. I thought it worked for Farhan there. I thought it worked. Tielemans whips it in, and Harvey Barnes has just glanced his header wide. And where's my remote gone? There we are. I found it. Oh, my gosh. That was so close. So close. And you need your magic hat like Josh. I do. We're trying everything here for Farhan. We are trying everything. And there's a yellow card come out there for a cynical foul in the box on Ben White. Not sure who that was there. I think it was Jamie Vardy, who's just kicked out a little bit at Ben White. And I'm so gutted. When Farhan comes back, we'll pretend he scored, okay? We'll pretend that Leicester have scored. Okay? Yeah. All right. Can you do a link in the chat? Yeah, I think so. Which chat are you in? Oh, you're in my chat. Okay. It's 2-1, by the way. Your mic's on mute, by the way. You're on mute, Farhan.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it doesn't say 2-1 to me.
Damn it. It didn't work. Let me share a video with you guys because that'll be easier than sharing my account. I'll do that.
Oh, that didn't work. We need something special now. 15 minutes to go.
It was close. Harvey Barnes with a opportunity. You do need something special though. The time is slowly winding itself down in this game. Oh, what a BT Sport game that'll be. That'll be a thriller. Brighton versus Newcastle. Oh, brilliant.
Odegaard trying the tricks and he loses it.
Yeah, falls to the feet of Daka there. Daka, easily tackled though by is that Partey?
Come on, Daka, the touch, and he goes down too.
Lookman's looked okay, but still not great.
I think with Lookman, he's always looking for that pass forward.
Yeah, he's like Harvey Barnes, isn't he? Both very direct.
Yeah.
Here's Saka on this right-hand side. Saka pulls it back into Partey. Here's Sambi now. Moves it over to Tavares. Tavares has Smith Rowe in support. Tavares goes down the line past Castagna, chops back again. Tavares is just taking his time here. He's causing him all types of problems. Sambi, has he given away a foul there? Yes, Lookman has given away a foul there on Sambi about 30 yards out. Don't speak about the Geordies like that. I mean, it's not going to be an exciting game, is it, Tom? It's really not going to be an exciting game. Brighton versus Newcastle. Oh, gosh. It's not going to be one for the history books and one to remember. I'm telling you that now. But that probably means you'll have to live stream it for Han because it will be a really good game. Because knowing my luck, I just jinx everything. So. Arsenal have a free kick about 40 yards out here, sort of left central of the pitch. Looks like it's going to be whipped in by Bukayo Saka. Saka whips it in, looking for the head of Partey. Cleared, though, easily at that front post by Castagna. And Leicester might be able to break here with Daka, and that's a dodgy pass by Daka. Sam, why did you make yourself mod? Well, why not? And also because I usually use that account to check everything. And if I can't mute people and stuff like that, then obviously that is slightly a bit of a problem. Arsenal look to take the throw in quick, but cleared by Johnny Evans. 13 minutes left. Still so far, man of the match has got to be Aaron Ramsdale. He's been phenomenal.
I don't think we're going to go back into this game. Just might as well hand over the win now to Arsenal.
All right, let's end the stream. Thank you for watching. Just call it there. Imagine if we did that and then Leicester have the greatest comeback of all time.
4-2. Manchester United. But again, we were 1-0 down then. And we got back into the game very quickly because of Manchester United's poor lack of communication.
Exactly.
With Maguire and Lindelof.
Who's Samari? Goes back to Tielemans. Brain saying this is a very disappointing result if it stands. It is definitely. Harvey Barnes flicks it to Vardy. Vardy has Daka up with him. Can Vardy do it? He's taking too long there. Rolls it into Harvey Barnes. Good strength from Barnes. Good save again from Ramsdale, though.
Square it to Daka, man.
I think Vardy should have done it earlier, shouldn't he? He should have played that first-time ball. It's still a good ball to find Barnes in the first place. Brain, if you're interested, I'm doing a stream of El Sacico later, Spurs versus Manchester United. If you want to swing on by the Sam Redgate-Large channel, then you can come and join me for tonight's game. I bet you were thinking to mute me in your head when you were like, I wish I could mute Shah. What? Shah, you've confused me again. I forgot what we were talking about. There's too much going on for me, Shah.
The mod. The mod thing, making yourself mod.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, now I can mute Shah. That's always a benefit. Also, have you noticed on Josh's channel, why have like 3 of his videos disappeared? Have you seen that?
Which 3 are they?
So if you look, the live streams I did last weekend and the part 2 of his podcast from yesterday, that's both gone. Here's Daka going forward.
Just checking right now.
They've just disappeared because I was on my account earlier and I went to watch part 2 of Josh's podcast. If you haven't seen part 1, that is now live on the A View from the Stands channel.
Yeah.
But for some reason, part 2 is no longer there, and I'm not quite sure why. Here's Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes tries to wriggle free, but defended nicely by Thomas Partey. And Partey, that's a poor ball there.
I noticed your stream went.
I don't know where they've gone.
2.
I don't know where they've gone. There's a couple. There is a couple.
Let me quickly check on YouTube Studio. I don't know what's going on.
Harvey Barnes hooks it in towards Vardy, and Vardy can't make the connection.
Come on.
It's all just slightly off for Leicester today.
Poor from Leicester.
On another day,
I think Arsenal just been on top.
Yeah. But I also think, like I say, on another day, it could be like 6-2.
You're right. It's not even on YouTube Studio. Maybe you might have deleted it. Maybe. I don't know. Your stream.
I spoke to Josh about it earlier, and he says he doesn't know where it's gone. So, your
stream's not showing up either.
Yeah, none of them are showing up. There's like 4 from the last week. There's another video as well. Josh said that is in there. Not sure why, but we'll have to keep our eye on it. I think me, you, and Josh are the only people with his account details. So
yeah,
I don't know where that's gone whatsoever. But and it'd still show it if it was YouTube, wouldn't it? It'd still show it on the studio. But it's not there at all. Not there at all. 9 minutes left on the clock, ladies and gents. If you haven't already, smash that like button, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. Is Vardy finished at Leicester?
He doesn't seem to have a copyright strike, so I don't know how it must have gone.
Yeah, I have no clue. Is Vardy finished at Leicester? What a joke. What a joke. He scored like 7 goals this season already. Put some respect on Jamie Vardy's name, Brain.
Yeah.
Put some respect on him. Nicola Pepe is going to be coming on. Who is he coming on for, though? Is he coming on for Odegaard, who's having a bit of a hobble here?
Odegaard. I've never really been impressed with Odegaard, actually. I don't know what it is about this Real Madrid wonder kid. It's going to get a clip now, and I was going to start producing some wonders for Arsenal now, but I've never seen what's so good about him.
Yeah, we had a half-decent season at Sociedad. Here's a Lookman, though. A half-decent wonder kid as well. Lost to roll it into Harvey Barnes. Falls to Daka.
Come on, Lookman.
Goes back to Castagna. Oh, my gosh. The
Tielemans.
ball ricocheting around.
Oh, corner, please. Come on. We need something special now. We just got to go for it now.
You really do. You're in the dying seconds of this game. 7 minutes left on the clock, plus added time. That's flicked in towards Harvey Barnes. Oh, is anyone going to get under that?
Oh.
Odegaard gets under it, but it's cleared. It's still in the box. And Tomiyasu, or whatever he's called, whose name keeps going from my head, has cleared it up the field.
Come on, hurry up.
Arsenal living dangerously now. Leicester putting on the pressure. Is it too little too late from Leicester? They need a goal as soon as possible. Every passing second is against Leicester City. Every single passing second makes it harder for Farhan to actually smile. Oh, that's a poor ball as well, especially when people are passing a ball like that.
Poor.
So it is Saka coming off for Nicola Pepe. £70 million they spent on Nicola Pepe for him to be a sub to an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
I can't say anything. Chelsea spent loads on Ziyech. So.
I mean, yeah, I did see your video around that Newcastle thing. You made some great points around Man City spending like 50 million doesn't work out. Go straight into the dustbin and never plays for them ever again.
Yeah. I do think there needs to be something, because I think it's getting worse and worse and worse. Because it used to be that Chelsea would buy these big players, but they'd put them in the team.
Yeah.
And so, like, yes, you're spending 50, 60 mil, but they're going in your team. But now people are spending 50 million on backup players, just chucking money around as if it's nobody's business. So
yeah.
And West Ham are apparently having a bit of a takeover as well. Someone's buying, 25% of the shares in West Ham, a billionaire as well. So going to be a lot of money in the Premier League.
Yeah.
It's going to be... I hope if it improves the quality of football...
Well, we all know Leicester City have the best owners in the league.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. But if it improves the quality of football, then I'm absolutely all for it. But at the moment, we're not improving the quality of football.
Nah.
You're improving the quality of Man City, and that's about it.
Yeah,
5
exactly.
minutes left on the clock. Youri Tielemans with probably one of the last opportunities here to get a good ball whipped in from a free kick about 60 yards out, and he's just hit the only man in the wall. That there has summed up Leicester City today.
He's hit a Aubameyang like 5 yards out.
Oh, gosh. Tielemans has been the only player in this game who's looked...
And now he's starting to slack. Now it's on the counter-attack. It's like 6v3.
It was dodgy ball from Smith Rowe.
Yeah.
Dodgy ball from Smith Rowe. Where's my mouse gone? Oh, there it is. VJ's gone for his supper. Supper? What time is it where you are, VJ? Whereabouts are you from? Sam, no mount for Chelsea? Yeah. No, I'm not mad. He's being saved for the Champo. Being saved for the Champions League. We probably shouldn't need him. I don't know what the lineups are, but probably shouldn't need him against Newcastle United. You hope we wouldn't anyway. I always look forward to seeing Chelsea play. Unfortunately, I won't be streaming that. 2-0 this finishing. Looks like it. We've got 3 minutes left. Unless Leicester can do a bit of a miracle comeback here, it does look like it's going to be all Arsenal. Yeah. Famous last words, though, there from me. Famous last words. Soyuncu goes into Samari, into Tielemans. Tielemans spreads it. Here's Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes drops his shoulder to go away from Tomiyasu. Lovely play. Looks to whip it in.
That's it.
That's better from Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes looks like he's been a good bit of an injection of pace, Harvey Barnes has.
Yeah.
But no one's been...
I think it's something we needed from the start, the wingers. We just needed something out wide that we didn't have and that Arsenal did have and they made full use of.
Oh, Nicola Pepe's gone past Soyuncu there. 70 million for one trick there.
And he loses it.
Here's Samari again.
Jai says 2-0 this finishing. I think that's the only score now. 2 minutes left, plus added time.
He also thinks that Newcastle are going to shock everyone today. So,
is it Newcastle v Chelsea?
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know. I think this would be another battering. Maybe not quite man of the match. Aaron Ramsdale. They've given it to Ramsdale, and then there you go. Leicester City scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
In stoppage time.
Ramsdale.
Can see of a mistake from Aaron Ramsdale and a mistake by Tomiyasu, let's say, or Ben White, because he has been Gabriel's been looking good, to be fair. I think any play from the back, Nuno Tavares has been good. I think it's either Tomiyasu and Ben White have been very quiet.
Absolutely. Look at Sam's face. He's beloved Chelsea. Josh, you know what you're doing, mate. You know you're trying to wind me up. Minute and a half left on the clock here. At least, oh my gosh, that was nearly the mistake from Ramsdale there. Vardy putting pressure on. Please, Chelsea lose. Pray, Joyce. What? Fraser, you're going to get a 5-minute mute if you carry on talking like that. Samari goes to Tielemans, back into. Oh my gosh.
Nah, I think we should just end the stream now. Now, who's that? Kolasinac looks like.
Yeah, Kolasinac. Looks like he's been hitting the gym, doesn't he? Massive.
Yeah.
Emil Smith.
I guess I don't know if he's played. I don't think he has played ever since the Man City game. That battering 5-0.
Oh yeah, did he get sent off in that as well?
No, that was Xhaka, but
same
I don't
thing.
think. Yeah. Well, yeah, they're kind of the same player. They both get frustrated very easily and very quickly as well if something's not going their way. And yeah, talk about Xhaka. You might be going to Arsenal. Not Arsenal, Newcastle. It's a possibility.
Newcastle. If Newcastle going for Xhaka, God help them.
He's a Premier League proven player. Is he good enough? I'm not sure. Clearly does it at international level, but not quite club football.
Shah's going 4-1 Newcastle. We're already on to the Chelsea game. This game's not even finished.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, this game's pretty much died down now. Look at this. Barnes. Who's this? Luke Thomas who just slipped.
5 minutes of added time, though, Farhan. Anything can
happen. But I mean, imagine if I call it. They're giving the man of the match to Ramsdale, and then we go and score to courtesy of a Ramsdale mistake.
Oh gosh, you can only dream. 8.5 match rating for Ramsdale so far in this game. Phenomenal stuff. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Let me have a look at the lineups for the Chelsea game now.
He's been that one-man team to stop Leicester from getting that draw at least.
Oh God. The Chelsea team doesn't look great.
Chilwell triple hat to get. I was gonna bring in Chilwell, but then I had to take that -4 points. I was like, will he get me more than? I don't know. So I just didn't bring Chilwell in. I just kept it the same. I think I was gonna swap him for Tierney, but then Tierney can just stay on my bench. You know, I wasn't gonna play him against this game. I think I had Yuri Tielemans. I think I bought Yuri Tielemans in like a week ago. I had him on for the Brentford game, I believe. Yeah. But he hasn't done anything special here. I had Ricardo Pereira as well.
Yeah, I took out Ricky Pereira because he didn't play enough.
Yeah, but then I don't know. I played him in this game, but he didn't start. He was a doubt, but then I think Thingy comes in now.
Yeah,
was
absolutely.
it Mitchell for Crystal Palace, maybe, or was it? I have Otton Edward though, so Oliver will be happy. I want Crystal Palace to bag a few goals. Who they're playing today? Tomorrow?
I couldn't even tell you. Could not even tell you. I took Zaha out of my team because I wasn't impressed. Jai said these
against Manchester City. They're playing Man City. Is Edward playing? That's the question.
Let's have a look. Odson Edouard.
Yeah, he is.
Is he? Well, there you are.
Also
3 minutes left on the clock, ladies and gents. The reason me and Farhan are not talking about the actual game is because nothing's really happened in the last 3 minutes of the game. Chelsea will lose. Sam, watch it. I'm already committed to my 2 streams today, guys. Otherwise, I'm just going to end up sat in front of a TV all day, and I don't want to spend my time doing that. My precious time when I'm not at work, I don't want to spend it just doing that. And I've got things to do. Surprisingly, I do actually have a life. You know, you might not believe me, but I do. I promise I do.
You can't bloody shoot for a thing. Like I've never seen him score. I think he's a good player, Jordan Ayew, but I've never seen him actually finish a goal.
He scored a good one a couple of seasons ago, didn't he? I think he got a goal of the month a few seasons ago.
Oh, did he? Oh,
yeah.
I don't remember. Every time I watched him, he seems like a good player, but he just literally can't score for his life. I don't know what it is. Like even if you could put a toddler in goal, I don't think he would score. Don't know what it is. Is it just shooting isn't that good? He does get it wide often, but he's always straight to the keeper. Or sometimes like maybe his shots are like way too slow, which I don't think are that keepers have time to react. But
absolutely. Time is winding down here, ladies and gents. Let's see how many likes we're on my stream. We are still on 8 likes, so can someone come over and get me up to 10? because this will be the least amount of likes I've ever had on a stream, which is kind of sad. But who knows? Who knows? Well, hopefully the channel will pick up in a little bit. Jace is asking, what am I streaming today? I am streaming the late kickoff of Spurs and Manchester United, otherwise known as El Sacico. If anyone is interested in watching that, come over to my channel and let's have a good time. Hopefully it'll be a good stream for us, ladies and gents, and we don't have too long to wait for that as well. And hopefully it will be a good game. Let me just link in my chat the link to that. Thanks for the stream, says VJ. No worries, no worries. Come over and subscribe to the SRL channel as well, VJ. Hello, Sam. Got you to 9 likes, says Cunning Dog. Thank you. Really do appreciate that. Spot on. Fantastic stuff, mate. Fantastic stuff. Really do appreciate that. And let me drop a link to my latest stream. If anyone does fancy stopping by, then there is the link to the stream for you.
Big up to you, Jace. Big up. I have actually been watching some of your prediction videos, actually. That's full time then.
Yeah, that is full time. Oof. An exciting like first 20 minutes, and then What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
I give up now. I really give up if we listen to Arsenal. But again, they coming into this game, they're brilliant form, and we all knew. Look at that cheeky smile from Ramsdale.
He's rattled you, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's in your head. He is in your head.
We just got Mikel Arteta'd. I don't know if it was just tactics. I don't know. I think it was just us being poor, and I think attacking their right and left back would have been a good idea, and bringing on Barnes and Lookman to start, or even a bit earlier, because I think managers are kind of scared to make substitutions before the half time unless it's an injury. I think they don't want to get the players' confidence so low. But I think team selection was wrong, completely wrong. It wasn't good enough, team selection. And that's why we lost the game. Look, I think Tomiyasu would have struggled long term for Lookman, because Lookman, again, energy, he'll do it for the whole 90 minutes. So will Barnes. And again, when Nuno Tavares a bit more attacking than Tomiyasu, I think we could have done something. We could have at least got a draw out of this game. We didn't. We move on to the next game. Who's that then? Let's see who we got next.
Yeah, it's I don't know what to make of that Leicester City performance. I think I agree with you in terms of, like, tactically it's not gone very well. But also, part of me looks at it and goes, did they need more width in attack? Because Thomas and Castagna, they weren't at their best today. They weren't at their attacking best like we're used to them seeing. Of course, in the second half, it was a 4 at the back, so that wouldn't happen. But they were overly exposed there, and I don't know. Arsenal, I think they got it right on the day. Very, very got it right on the day, but not fantastic. Not fantastic.
Yeah, we've got Spartak Moscow in the Europa League. Then we've got Leeds. And any final words then, Sam?
I don't think so. I am just watching the incredible Aaron Ramsdale giving away his shirt after a fantastic performance. Giving away his shirt to a lucky young lad who's got his Arsenal kit on as well. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it, don't you? But that will conclude today's stream, I do believe. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed, fresh bit of content. Not usual Josh Ring. Why has he not got his shoes on? Not sure, but not usual Josh Ring. But you have had me and Fahan, so make sure you are subscribed to us both, and of course to A View from the Stands if you haven't already. My thoughts on this game: Arsenal were very good in those first 20 minutes, but they weren't fantastic. They weren't that top-notch team, and Leicester City were the problem in that game. Leicester were the problem, and they gave away too many opportunities to Arsenal in the first 20 minutes. but Arsenal had to take their chances, and boy did they. Boy did they. A poor decision tactically by Brendan Rodgers, but a masterclass. An Arteta masterclass.
Okay, on that note then, are you there or thereabouts? Well, if you've been here, that's all that matters. And we'll see you guys in the next stream. Maybe I'm hosting, maybe I'm co-hosting, maybe I'm in the chat. But yeah, thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam, for coming on. Yeah, we're going to end on that note then. 2-0 to Arsenal. Very disappointed. But until then, peace.